Hello, everyone. It's part one for our class on April 6th. We're going to be covering transitions and sound effects. This will be a quick lesson because you know how to do a lot of these things, and then I'll just teach you about the transitions and sound effects. So first of all, what is a slide transition? It's the animation-like effects that occur when you move from one slide to another. So instead of just flipping onto the screen like this, and you just go forward, it will be a fun animation that you see, like things move in and out, and it just kind of makes your slideshow more interesting. And you can control the speed, you can add sound, and you can change specific things about the transition effects. And another word we'll be using here is duration, and that just means the length of time that it takes to do the effect, as it applies to this PowerPoint. Okay, so first of all, I want you guys to open up a new presentation, make a title slide, whatever you want to do with that, and then add 6 new slides. And I want you to insert a fun picture of an animal on each of the 6 slides. So an example here, these are some of the animals that they put in. You can just have fun with that. And then once you do that, you're going to apply the Ion theme to the slide master. And so this is a little different than we've done it before. And so I want to show you how to do that. So we're going to go into the View tab, which is right up here. And then we're going to go into Masters View Group, Slide Master, and find the theme. Here we go. So here is the View Group. And actually, before we continue, I want to show you a couple things in the View Group because we haven't really looked at it. So we're always on normal, but this is the outline view. And it takes everything that's written on your presentation and puts it in an outline, which can be kind of a handy thing if you're just wanting to see all your information at once and make sure you have everything the way you want it. This is the slide sorter, and it puts all the slides here instead of the side left bar. And you can actually move slides around just by clicking and dragging it. And this is the notes page. So if you're doing a presentation and you're speaking to a group and you want to refer to notes, things that you want to say for each slide, you can actually put those notes right here in the note page. So you'll see the slide picture. It's smaller up there, and then you can say whatever you want here. And this could be your notes if you're doing the presentation. You would print this out, or you could have it on your computer screen while the presentation is going on. And then this is the reading view. And it doesn't look all that much different than the slideshow, other than I'm not sure, I haven't looked at this when we've done a transition, so I'm not sure if those transitions go into the reading view. I'm guessing they don't, but you'll have to test that out. So in order to get out of the reading view, I use the escape button. Okay, so this is where we're going. We're going to the slide master. So we're back here, and this basically shows you different styles of slides, which we're not even going to worry about. We're just going to change the theme. So we're in Slide Master. Go over, you have a tab for it. Go over to Edit Theme, drop that down, and it said to use the Ion theme. And that one you can see Ion popped up there. Click on that, and it will change all of the slides with that theme, the color, the background. Now we're going to set each slide to have the transition cube. So doesn't really, if we're going to apply it to all, it doesn't matter which slide you start on, but we'll just start on this slide. So look at the transition tab, and you'll see a bunch of choices, the transitions to the slide. And we could just drop that down. It kind of labels them subtle, exciting, and dynamic. And we're looking for the one that says cube. And the cube is right here. And so that is what a cube transition looks like. You can have fun looking at some of the other ones. There's so many, like there's the page curl. You can have a lot of fun with this. The one thing I want to caution you is when you do a presentation in front of people, you don't have to have the same transition on each slide because you don't have to apply it to all, which is over here. But if you start mixing transitions, you really want to stick with just a few because it just becomes a little too much with a presentation. If you have if you choose to do every single one of these transitions for a long presentation, it's a little overwhelming. So, and it doesn't look as professional. So, once I chose the cube, I'm going to change the duration, which is how quickly that transition is going to happen. I'm going to change it to 2 seconds, which is over here under timing. And then I'm going to change the sound. We can change. There's a transition sound we can make to laser. So that's right above duration. Laser. And then we're going to do the timing. So there's ways we can set the slideshow up to advance automatically or on mouse click. So it defaults to the mouse click so that you just click each time you want to advance the slide, but you can actually have it just advance on its own or move to the next slide on its own after a set amount of time, which is what we're going to do. So we're going to do it instead of the mouse click, we're going to change that check mark to over here, unclick the mouse click, and we want it to advance after 1.5 seconds. So let's see, you're going to probably have to type that one in yourself here. 1.5 seconds. Okay. And there we go. We have everything we need. So now we're going to apply it to all. So everything's applied to all, and we can't even tell anything's happened. So let's check out our slideshow view. Oop, there's that laser sound. And it's going to advance all the way through. So I'm going to escape out of that. So that is what you're going to do there. Our next slide says give each picture a picture style. So you go into the picture format group and then choose a picture style. I did one already for this one, but just click on your picture tools, pick a picture style. So whichever one you want. And then view your show to make sure everything advances correctly, which we did already, but you can make sure. And then set a curtain. This is where we're going to change the transition on the very last one. We're going to set a curtain transition on slide 7 for this presentation that I'm working on. It says slide 11, but with only a duration of 2 seconds. So you want to click to the last slide. Right now, everything has the cube transition, but you're going to change this one. And you're going to do a curtain transition. So drop that down. Let's see where the curtains are. There's random bars. There it is, curtain transition. I'm going to tell you to do, let me check and make sure, with only a duration of 2 seconds. Okay, so we have that one. Right now it's 6 seconds. We're going to change it to 2. And you don't want to apply all because we want the cube transition to be on all the other slides. So let's take a look. I'll do it almost to the end. Let's take a look and see what that looks like. And that's the final one. So that is the end of part 1, transitions and sound effects.